Okay, welcome to bonus content for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Whoops, hold on, I have like no lighting here. There we go. That's a tiny bit better. Anyway, oh geez, I've been busy in the meantime. When you last saw me at the end of the game, that was a while ago for me. That was back here at level 50. Cloud was at 50-ish, maybe. And I immediately launched my way into hard mode. And chapter one, the Nibelheim flashback, easy, no big deal. You have all of your materia and levels, and I gained like 3 levels, I think. Yeah, I was 53 by the end of chapter one. So Cloud gained 3 levels just in that one thing. So you level up much faster. You have all your materia and everything else you had going into it. So it's all you, what you bring with you, and then Sephiroth. It is still difficult, but it was a good, fun kind of challenge. I went into chapter two. I have already done all the content, so as soon as I escaped from Calm, there's nothing for me to do. So I immediately went and it's like, oh man, okay, I'm doing good here. I'm in great shape. I am gonna go and take on the Midgardsormr. And I walked into that fight, and Cloud died in 3 hits. And I sort of rejiggered things, and Cloud died in 3 hits. And I rejiggered things again, and I made it 4 hits. And after significant rejiggering and practice, I got about halfway through the fight. Really, the only thing I didn't try that I was going to, but I decided I was still under leveled and under materiaed. I did not get around to shifting elemental damage to my armor. I was still attacking him with elemental, not defending with against the fire and absorbing all the fire damage that big damn snake does. By then, I was like, I'm tired of this fight. I'm gonna go level up. And so this was at 154 hours, somewhere around about 155 hours. I'm now at 165-ish hours, 166. So I spent 10 hours. Not all of that was playtime. Grinding up and hit the last 20 levels and grinded up for every damn bit of materia I owned, more or less, plus a few that I bought along the way just to help beef up some stuff. There's a handful of materia right now that I have that's not maxed, but everything else is maxed. And I found a nice, great place for it. I'll show you where I did it at least. The south area of Gungaga. This is a nice area. And I saw it recommended, and I thought I'd try it out, and it works great. This little storehouse area here, there's 4 battles. There's one here, 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 and there's one right outside the gate. And you can do them really, really fast. And I saw people like going crazy with their suggestions. Oh, jump in, use an AoE Blizzaga, then turn around and go use another AoE Blizzaga. And like I'm like, just go in and fight it. It takes like 10 seconds. You can do a whole loop of the place, save and load your game in less than 2 minutes, easy, like 1.5 to 2 minutes tops. And that's even when I was at the beginning of the process, when I was lower level. Save your game, immediately load that save, and it's faster than like going to fast travel somewhere and coming back. So that's just save you a little bit of time and repetition, because you'll do it a lot. And you just sort of make a circuit of that thing over and over and over and over again, and you get a lot of XP and a lot of AP, because post game it like doubles what you get. And so I had the XP boost material, which doubles XP, and lots of AP, and I put the Chocobo armlet on Kate Sith, which is triple AP, and put a double materia growth on that one, so the materia that was linked to was getting 6 times the AP growth. So which you need when something takes like 18,000 AP for its final level. Some of those blue ones are insane. So, anyway, lots of time spent doing that. I went back and hit a bunch of the battle arena fights that were not available but are now in post-game. The only remaining requirement was beat the main story and then work your way down the list of battles. I've still got a handful of the 6-person battles to do, but other than that, they're almost all done. And I just finished going through the Gilgamesh shrine fights against the pairs of summons. And those are fun and challenging, but fun. I had already done this one, which was Titan and Bahamut Arisen. That one, if you remember, I did that one during the main story quest. And I'm glad I did because that gives some access to some really good Chadley materia in here. The Kajata Phoenix one is harder. It's arguably the hardest. I don't know which one I would say these episodes harder, to be honest. Because you have to kill Kajata twice. You have to kill him once, then Phoenix revives him, but that breaks the bond between them. So now you can go kill Phoenix, and then you go kill Phoenix, and you turn around and go back and kill Kajata again. And I had figured that out more or less on my own already, and I just found a video that confirmed it, so I didn't waste my time. And knowing that, it's a hell of a lot easier than going in and it's like, well, God, Phoenix will revive him, so I better kill Phoenix first. And it just, I've got, second and third level limit breaks available much more often now. I had Fire Elemental to absorb Phoenix's damage, so I was much better prepared this time. And it was a fun fight, a challenging fight, but not an insane one, at least, for the love of God. But it was fun. And that's sort of the same thing with Odin and Alexander. Fun, challenging, but fun. Odin did pull a new trick out of his sleeve, though. I got him staggered and beat the living crud out of him, and I did the same thing I did on the main Odin fight, where I had Tifa with synergy poison, and Yuffie was just spamming attacks left and right from a distance so she could dodge all the things that Odin was throwing at me, and so to keep him from getting to Zansetsuken. And Tifa was just spamming poison at him with synergy, which got him pressured and staggered in pretty short order. And I hit him with like 2 level 3 limit breaks at that point and a synergy attack and just chewed through him. And then he cast Vanish, which I didn't know he could do. Never seen that before. I was like, where's Odin? ¿Dónde está el Odin? And yeah, he was gone for the rest of the fight. At least until I killed Alexander. As soon as I killed Alexander, Odin came back and with a vengeance and came back hitting really hard. I was really afraid he was going to get to Zanzetsuken at that point. But I finished off Alexander, fortunately, with somebody had, I forget, it was Cloud. I think Yuffie had her level 3 limit break built up. Tifa missed with hers. Like, she went for just the somersault is all I had available for her, and I did it, and then Odin moved out of the way, and Tifa took like one big step after him and just whiffed it in the air. I was a little miffed at Tifa for that. But came through the fight, solid. Again, challenging, but fun. It's a good thing to try and get through. So now I'm at the Gilgamesh fight, and let's see what happens. I have fire materia equipped for offensive damage because he is humanoid. I have Tifa, think, still on synergy poison because why the hell not? And yeah, we're ready to see what happens here. Where are you, buddy? You're in here? Is where it's leading me? Hello? Gilgamesh. Sorry about that. I wasn't trying to break down the screen. I was just trying to boxes. Really shouldn't store your boxes screens next to a box. You know what I mean. Oh, maybe over here? Ah, there we go. Could not see him over there. What's up, dude? I thought we'd be fighting on that platform over there where Cloud fought him originally. Alright, he's got a cobbled together Buster Sword and a nail bat back there.
Wandering far and wide, my sleep broken only by clamorous silence.
Nice haiku.
Floating like a butterfly, as transient as the winds. My soul pale and wan, bereft of Genji's splendor, I begin to fade. Until my very essence melts away like morning mist.
Very nice.
But hope springs anew. for the Genji is made whole, perfect and sublime.
Yeah.
So for Gilgamesh, it's Morphin time!
You're actually using Morphin Time. That's awesome, I think. Mighty Morphin Gilga Ranger. Dude.
Verily,
Da, da.
my memories are restored
Alright.
of who I am, whence I came, and why I had been bounding twixt dimensions.
Do tell.
But I dare not tarry here. My nemesis and I have a score to settle. Fare thee well.
Ahem.
Hey, what the hell are we? Chopped liver?
Who is your nemesis?
Come to think of it, we have our own score to settle, don't we? Though these worlds be infinite, there is room in them for but one bladesman. And to prove it, I shall divest you of your weapon. Hear it now!
Good luck with
I
that.
will have thy buster sword. Then I shall crush
I love the music.
your cold dead hand.
Oh, does anybody have Assess? I just realized I may have taken it off with people. I do not. Crap. Alright, well. I guess I'll find out whether things work as I go. Love this song! Alright, now I really wish I'd had this going already. Come on, Cloud. Do it, do it, do it! Okay, he seems to be weak to fire. How's about do that?
I'm your one-stop clobbering shop.
Okay, fire ninja go. Do not have assess. Crud puppies. Alright, fine.
Feast your eyes and prepare to be stupefied by my sword.
How about, let's see, I think I have a bio going, so do that. Ow. Okay, something's working. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna break his. How about, let's see, raise his limit levels. Do that on. Sure. Almost got him. Almost got him. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost got him. Got him. Down. Okay. Nobody has limits. Nobody has synergy ready. Yuffie. Actually, no. Do you have one of those? Sure. Go for a fiery banishment. Oh God, I love this music. Firebolt blade. Go for it. Ooh, pressured again. I'll take it. Oh, you missed, Tifa. I love you, but you missed. What do we got? Relentless Rush? Sure, see what that does to him. Except I might miss. Too far away. Pressured again. Well, what's going on? Okay. Is that He-Man's sword? That looks an awful like He-Man's sword. Cloud. Dream Art of War, please. Nope. Crap. Now what? Oh, is that Excalibur? Excalibur!
No matter. For I am the bladesman of legend. So come, and I shall make proof of the truth of my title.
Oh, hello. Anybody got a limit? Tifa almost does. How about that one? About an Infinity's Blade. Go. Nice shot.
I open my hand. Now that all is in order, the fun can begin.
Crud. Now we've got like all the swords. Whoa! Missed him again. Okay, who has healing? Not anybody. Crud. Somebody's got healing. Yuffie has healing. Good. Screw it. Kuraga, go. Run back on Tifa. Uh-oh. Tifa? They'll stay still for just a half second here. Yuffie. Where's that level 1 go? Whatever's going. Go.
Copy.
And come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom! Bladesman of Legend.
Had enough?
On this particular occasion, you are a most formidable foe.
This realms.
Bladesman of legend.
Bladesman of Legend, huh?
Cloud is Gilgamesh in another life?
I don't deserve the title.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not till I beat Sephiroth.
Not until you have defeated your rival, I presume. Then your claim to my treasures is forfeit. You must best this rival of yours if you are to prove yourself worthy.
I did once.
And when
I'm in
you
post-game.
have, you will face me again.
It'll cost you.
Indeed. Well, more of your ilk await me in worlds beyond. It is time I saw to their undoing.
Ahem. Treasure? Reward, some sort? Did you forget how to leave?
You, forget the way back?
One as well traveled as I forget? Never! Countless are the realms which I have explored. Crossing the void is but a trifle. Perhaps here.
Mordor, Gandalf, left or right?
Almost
Chadley!
well.
Utilizing the data I've acquired, I can extrapolate points of convergence. By which I mean rifts in space-time.
What philaumaturgy is this? What?
Temporal rift located. Look, there it is.
Aha! And now to leave it open. I am in your debt. Well,
Just as I was indebted to you for the data you've provided. Now we're even.
Okay.
it's time I took my leave of you and your world. May we meet again upon the field of battle, should the fates allow.
God willing, we'll all meet again in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. The search for more
valiant
Sephiroth.
souls, I bid you good health, good fortune, and goodbye.
Hippity hippity hop.
Prepare yourselves, warriors of light.
Which Final Fantasy he's off to join now?
Isn't he?
That's one way of putting it.
Next order of business. I was able to obtain a vast amount of interdimensional data,
Oh,
which I have put to very good use. For example, summoning materia.
Gilgamesh materia.
Gilgamesh will surely prove to be both an
Oh,
effective
crap.
and amusing ally. I've also created new transmitter chips based on proto-relic data. With them, you'll be able to craft functional replicas of each piece of the legendary Genji armor. And so, this marks the end of our quest for the proto-relics. Nevertheless, our journey is far from over. The world is still teeming with secrets. I trust you're as eager to continue as I am, Cloud.
You're quite a character yourself, Chadley.
Putting it mildly. Okay. Very well, Gilgamesh. Alright, well, let's... Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop whoop. Any more music? Added brutal and legendary challenges. Oh. Legendary challenges to unlock battles in which you fight alongside Sephiroth and Zack, as well as their respective training courses. Oh, crap. Okay, then. I thought I saw something about that in the achievements about Chadley's brutal and legendary, and I didn't know what it was talking about. I'm like, I already beat all Chadley's stuff.
It is to travel the world. I only wish that I had been afforded the opportunity to do so sooner.
Alright, well, let's see. I can get spare change and limit support, which I'm curious about, and then another re-raise. And that's all of Chadley's materia. Done. I will do this combat simulator at some other point.
Good news. I was able to compile all relevant world intel data. I can't thank you enough.
You're
Now that
welcome,
the work is
Chatters.
done, I can show you the fruits of our labor. If you wouldn't mind, Cloud.
Super Chad fight? What are we doing here, Chaddy?
Here, have a look.
What is this?
The sum total of our intel. The world we call home.
Isn't it amazing? Hey, remember those monstrosities, Cloud? Would have been a real handful without my help. Like that one, and that one, and that one. Ah, just look at them all. So many wonderful memories to treasure. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud?
Mai, please refrain from interrupting me. This is important.
All right.
The real reason I asked you to gather so much data was so that I could archive it.
And become Super Chadley.
For a project I call the Ark Library.
Interesting.
As you know, the planet is in a precarious position. Shinra's Mako reactors are draining the world dry. Wutai and the SRC speak of war. The weapons in Genova stir. And now, Sephiroth. No one knows what the future holds for us. Indeed, it could be that our annihilation is imminent. So I want to preserve all I can.
Alright.
Everything. From the quotidian to the extraordinary. It all deserves to be remembered.
Quotidian.
It's
Not a word I know.
going anywhere. We will save the planet.
But, you know, he's Chadley. Fail
I'm
safe.
sure you will. I have every faith in you, Cloud. To protect this world of ours, I will support you to the bitter end. You have gone above and beyond. The wealth of data you've provided will surely open up new avenues of research. It may even lead us to unexplored corners of our planet, where our quest for knowledge is far from over.
Okay then. Well, I think I'm done in here. I'm headed back over to Saucer here to finish off some fights. So I will check in again when I have something interesting to say or and add to this. Cool. See you in a second. Okay, so I just actually finished beating the Rulers of Outer Worlds Brutal Challenge from Chadley. I'm not shy about admitting I looked up some help, and I will link below in the video in the comments to the guy who has a series of walkthroughs to really help you get through the brutal and legendary challenges here. I haven't done any of the legendary ones yet, but just as an example of the brutal ones, I'm going to try and do this one again really fast, or at least show off a little bit of it. I'm not going to go whole ham here if I start running into problems, but just want to show off because it really demonstrates just how broken Yuffie can be, because it's ridiculous. So I'm going to see if I can get this going again without having the video there helping me. If I could do this just kind of off the top of my head and show what it can be like. Everybody should still be kitted for it. I did this last night, so it's not fresh in my brain, but so as it starts, I love this fact that you're fighting multiple summons here again on hard mode. So as soon as the battle starts, immediately get into this thing. Gonna do a haste on Yuffie, switch to her, ATB, get past Kajata's initial something or other there. We're gonna focus on Kajata, same as all the other times you have to fight the Kajata Phoenix team up, which is like the third time I've done this, I think. Aerith is going to use ATB Ward to Yuffie, and Yuffie is going to be spamming Brumal Form, which I have on a hotkey, which I never ever do. But she's going to put that on Yuffie, and Yuffie is just going to do this. Now watch everybody else's ATB once they get in that ward. That's all I'm doing, is doing this. Now Aerith is going to Arcane Ward herself. Barrett is going to cast Mana Wall on everyone, and Yuffie's just gonna get back in that little thing there and keep going. Watch their ATB, it's friggin' incredible. Okay, Aerith, now that she has full ATB, she has the unique, auto-unique ability, or whatever that one is, and so she is just going to, if in lack of a better elemental option, she's going to be casting Viraga against Kujata. And Barrett is going to give her a Faith. And Yuffie's just going to get back in that little ward there and keep on spamming Brumal Form. And as soon as Aerith has charged up again, going to keep going. Yuffie, come on. Why? What is this happened to me before? What is going on with my buttons all of a sudden? This happened to me the other night. See, it's not. Oh, I ran out of ATB for some reason. All right. Well, yeah. If this happens, you're kind of screwed. Got to charge up ATB with Yuffie. It can happen. Get back over to my ward, please. And spam again. Okay, now he is weak to both fire and ice, so now watch how much damage this is going to do against Kajata. And we're going to keep on going here. Ow. Barrett has Prey on him for some healing when needed. How we doing here? Oh, and Kajata's dead. Like, out of nowhere. Like, it's ridiculous how fast they go down, considering how much of a pain in the butt they can be. So everybody's charged up, everybody's ready. Barrett, I could use... Mana Wall is just barely still active. But, how about another haste on Yuffie, just cuz? As soon as Rebirth Flames kicks off, This is just an absolutely broken fight. That heals me because everybody has elemental fire. Aerith. Blizzaga against the Phoenix, please. Yuffie, where's your reward? Here's over here. And you sort of keep going, bouncing back and forth. You do have to give Yuffie direction. And I lost my lock there. But yeah, look, Phoenix is almost dead already. Phoenix is dead. Aerith. Now the reason Faraga is preferred when nothing else is available as an elemental weakness for Kajata is because Aerith has MP absorb on fire and ice combo. And so as long as he's not weak to something else specifically, Faraga makes for... Oh, shoot, I used Yuffie instead. I did that once the other night as well. I can come back from it, because Aerith is going to absolutely trash him. But yeah, that's a silly mistake to make that I made even when I wasn't trying to talk to the camera. But yeah, this is just so ridiculous. Same thing as soon I'm already spamming the button to get that going. Okay, they both did Pulse of the Land. That's a good thing. Haste on Yuffie. Switch to Yuffie. ATB up. Get out of the way. Aerith. Abilities. ATB ward. We're gonna focus. Where is it? Okay, ATB ward on Yuffie, please. Switch targets. And Yuffie. Get bouncing. Okay. Aerith, you have ATB. Arcane ward on yourself. Barret. Mana wall. Yuffie, continue bouncing. We're focusing on Titan first. Hey, look, we have full ATB again already. Aerith. Excuse me. Barret. Faith on Aerith. Aerith. Now, in this case, watch Aerith's MP, because now she's casting something that will eat into her magic. And so we're going to cast that on him. And the Aga spells cannot be interrupted by taking damage. And so that's why we're charging up to cast those each time. And keep going on Titan. Yuffie, don't even bother attacking, just bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. Spells. One more should do it for now. And Barret, how you doing? We could all use some healing here. And Titan's down. Aerith, how about a Faraga, please? Barret, how about resist, just to make sure that nobody gets silenced. I forget what phases that can happen. But now Aerith is going to start refilling her magic because she's using Faraga and it has MP absorb on it. And so, see, now she's up to 88 already. Boing, 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 boing. And then at the end of each battle, of course, you get 50% magic and health back anyway. And he's dead. Ridiculous. Next is Odin and Alexander, I think, if I remember right. And again, spamming that action button. Yep, here we go. To get spell, haste, Yuffie, switch to Yuffie, ATB, move. Aerith, you should have that ready. ATB ward on Yuffie, please, and Yuffie, start bouncing. Okay. Aerith, arcane ward on yourself. Barret, spells. Get mana whirl up, please. Good thing is, Brutal form is pretty evasive by itself. Barrett, let's go ahead and do Pray, please. Aerith, Faraga on Odin. And so we're working on Odin first because he has Zensetsuken. And so you don't even need to worry about the status effects like you do in a normal fight with him. Barrett, we're going to need Faith on Aerith. Aerith, kick it off again. Barrett, now do resist again on everybody, just in case. And once he's staggered, you're pretty much done. It's really just switching back and forth to get to this faster. Okay, Odin's down. Fastest Odin death in the entire game. Okay, now again we have to watch Aerith's MP. So Alexander is weak to Thunder. Gonna hit the right arm because the left arm's already almost dead. Barrett, I don't think we need anything from you at the moment. So let's check. Okay, Yuffie's speed is still going. Everybody mana wall is running low, but still okay. So how about... I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I'm just going to use a bone. Not that he won't recharge his ATB momentarily. So I'm going to do a... I'm just going to do a... Maximum Fury on the left arm? Why not? He doesn't need the ATB at the moment. Aerith, now you're ready. So now Aerith's down to 98. Well, and before too long, if he starts really getting low, or if Aerith does, excuse me, then... I didn't see what the damage number is there, but I'm sure I'll put it up at the top of the screen here. But you can always cast Faraga. He's not weak to it, but you'll recharge some of your magic, and you so that you're at least around 50% by the time you end the battle. Now this one is tougher, and timing is rough, so here I go. Spamming that. Haste. Yuffie. Get out of the way, Yuffie. Okay. Okay, make sure he's done dancing at me. Aerith abilities. I love this music. ATB ward on Yuffie. In the ward, please. Okay. Aerith, arcane ward yourself. Barrett, we need mana wall up, please. See, Yuffie can take a beating here. So, next thing's next. Barrett, pray please. Aerith, you ready to go? Spells, Faith on Aerith. As soon as Aerith has her magic ready to go again, keep going. Just spam that stuff. Barrett, how's about another pray? Just keep Yuffie out of the danger zone, please. Aerith, do it again. But look at this, Gilgamesh just going down like a sack of nothing. Oh, now he's doing something. Okay, ability, how about Steel Skin just in case? Probably a lifesaver too, maybe? I don't know. Aerith. And he's staggered. Barrett. Why not? Yuffie, just keep on bouncing. Get everybody charged up again. $17,000 off of that shot. Probably, yeah, he's dead. Okay, next fight is harder, but same basic idea, but there are some other complications that I don't remember how to talk through. I'm hoping I can remember them in the fight itself. Because here we go against Mr. Longsword himself, Sephiroth. Spells. Haste. Yuffie switch. ATB boost. Aerith is clear of his initial attack there. ATB ward on Yuffie, please. Okay. Barrett. Spells. Get mana ward up, please. Okay, well that did not happen, so Aerith, I need you to get your arcane ward on yourself. Basically, don't try and, if I remember right, don't try and dodge any of his stuff, just deal with it and keep going. And he will do that. He's just gonna get, oh, he did not get skewered there. Okay, just screw it, wait for him to hit you. He's gonna Octoslash everyone. Barrett's ready to go with a prey as soon as this is done. Ow. Yeah, see, I didn't get Mana Wall up, and that's what happened there. If I had had Mana Wall, Protect would have been good, and this fight's basically over. But it, literally, like if Barrett had just gotten the Mana Wall up, we'd be fine. But that's just Yuffie bouncing around and just shoving ATB at everybody. Ridiculous. So it took me a few fights to get the hang of this. Even following the guy's guide and really working it through carefully and understanding it still takes, there's some RNG. You can still do stupid things like use your Firaga spell with Yuffie, things like that, but it is extremely broken, and the reward for beating this is the Golden Damarung. So if you played Remake, you already know what it does, but it is, you start the battle with your limit break ready to go, and it charges your limit break automatically throughout the fight. So yeah, that's always fun. So I'll be playing with that some more, and I gotta start going through the legendary fights right now, and I'm pretty sure it's used in most or all of them. So anyway, I just thought I'd showcase this and give a shout out to the guy whose guides that I used for this so far, and I plan on using his assistant through the legendary ones because the dude knows what he's talking about, and I love the game, but I don't have the time to try and figure out all these insane battles and the strategies necessary to do it all by my lonesome. So anyway, on to whatever I'm going to do next in this post-game video. Jiminy frickin' cricket. I do not like these green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Cloud, I am. This is the last of the legendary bouts, which, spoiler here if you haven't done it yet, so skip if you don't want to know this. Okay. The last two legendary bouts here, again, and why they're only available post-game, is one, Cloud teaming up with Zack, and you fight Titan and Phoenix and Bahamut Arisen and Odin and Alexander and several other fiends, you know, top-end fiends thrown in there. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure the Squid Face Mind Flayer is in there, you know what I mean? So like that tier of the hard guys, and the may have even been one on that tier from the Pirates Treasure Hunt area. I know there was one on this one. And then the last legendary round is Cloud and Sephiroth teaming up with all of the same summons to fight. So Titan is round 1, you fight something else, then Kajata's in there, some like I think is round 5. Alexander, it's you fight all the same ones. Odin is battle 10 on both of them. I'll be honest, for the Cloud and Zack one, I'm linking to the guide below because, dear God in heaven, I never would have done this without this guy. So, yeah, him. And even so, it's still a nightmare. The Cloud and Zack battle is... it would take me 10 to 15 tries just to get started past the first 25 seconds or so versus Titan, because it requires very exact timing, like mashing the button as soon as the round starts to make sure you get to your ability menu and then get down to the spell and cast stop on him and go, then switch and then go and ATB as this. And if you are a split second off, or if you get split second crap RNG, we'll get to that, then Titan will get his shield up before you get him pressured, and then you lose. You might still be able to drag that battle out and win it, but it's going to be a slog and a nightmare and not worth the effort. So if he gets to it, you just stop, reset, start again. Stop, reset, start again. Keep going, and literally first 22, 25 seconds tops, you know whether or not you're going to win the battle, that round. What I did discover, and I made a note of it in his comments even on that video, is that sometimes, no matter what I did, like if I'm pushing the button, sometimes I beat Zack's ATB, because you start with Zack, is part of the plan. And if I would beat Zack's ATB, so I didn't have an ATB meter yet. And then I watched it do this, and then cross to an ATB bar so I could actually use it. So literally not a millisecond sooner in game, and somehow Titan got his shield going before I could get it off. It's just that, and so, like, there's no physical way that could have gone any faster. And so what I would do then is if it was just fail, I was like, hey, stop, back out, reset the battle, like all the way back out of Chadley conversations, then back in, and then almost immediately within one or two I would get it. So like that reset the RNG or something on the beginning of the battle, it made a huge difference. So if you follow this guy's guide, keep that in mind. And then once you get past the first one, round two was a pain in the butt, and I think I only made it past round 2 4, maybe 5 times. Like it took me forever just to get out of round 1 with the stupid Titan, and then I got to round 2 for the first time and died. I was so pissed off. And then it took me another long time to get it, and like across one night was all practice and nothing but gave up in frustration. Came back the next night, actually got it relatively quickly. So within 4 or 5 tries of actually getting past round 2 was the one I finally made it on. And it was, one of them I was on the last round versus Odin and bit it. That was frustrating because that's a 20-minute battle gone. And yeah, it's really frustrating. So, but then finally, about on the 5th full try, got that one done, graduated to this fight. And that was another night of getting very frustrated at it and trying to get the timing down, and a whole new serious system of, okay, now versus Titan you do this, not that, and you do this, and then lots of spinning and slashing with Sephiroth, etc. And me getting very, very frustrated. Came back this morning before I started work. That was a big mistake. Like a lot of aging people, I'm not old yet, but, well, no, I'm old. I'm just not elderly. But yeah, like a lot of older people, I'm on blood pressure medicine, which had not taken effect yet this morning. And so by the end of half an hour of practicing and attempts, I was screaming curses at my screen. At which point I decided, I think I need to stop and, go start my job for the day, because it was that time. But yeah, so that was a great way to start my workday this morning. And then came back tonight and really only took me, again, a handful of tries, but each try takes a while once you get past frickin' Titan. Titan is the bane of my existence in these stupid fights. Because you can't let him hit Sephiroth the whole time practically, and if he does, you got to get back in it, and it takes a bit. And if that doesn't work, he does it again, and he does it again, then you're dead. So you'll see what I mean if you try this. But anyway, yeah. So same thing. Finally make it past Titan after several attempts. Get several battles in, and then oh crap, this one did not go as planned. Something happened. I missed the timing on this, and everything falls apart, and you die. Back to square one. So. Really, really frustrating, but more or less able to keep my cooldown tonight with, medicine in full effect. And several tries. This one only took, what, 16, 17 minutes there? So, yeah, still. And this one, everything was actually going really, really well. A couple of fumbles, but nothing major until the Odin fight on round 10. And I ran Sephiroth out of magic casting re-raise to keep Cloud in the game and available, and used Cloud's limit break, which I don't think the dude did in his guide because there's not really a place for it necessarily, but I needed something, and then had one last raise after Cloud had died again from the last re-raise that I used on him, and got a rise out of Sephiroth and drained the rest of his magic for that, so I had nothing left for curing. And then Sephiroth died, and then it was down to just Cloud, and I managed to squeeze Odin into getting pressured just as I got Cloud some ATB and kicked off an Eroga, and it was enough. I was like, I did not think it was going to work, and I was all set for it to fail and me to have to start all over again. Hence the look on my face when I started recording this little bit of, thank God that's over. I never have to frickin' do it again. Ever. So anyway, this is done. That is the Swordplay 16. Obviously, I don't have all the 15 before that. I still need to do hard mode now. But... What? Wait, what? Combat... What? When did combat training Zack and Sephiroth get in here? Okay, well, let's see what those are about. I did not see these. Not that this would have changed anything or made anything easier, but let's see what these are about. I did not see these at all. But maybe I can show you what I mean with Sephiroth at least. So Zack can be fun. Let's see if they give me the little tutorial window. Yes, okay. So swing the Buster Sword. Yeah. Hold between aerial and grounded. Yeah.
A solid victory.
Thanks, Zack. That was instructive. I fought a lot of Zack recently. Anything here? Charging up, yeah. Press diamond out, okay. Triangle after attacking to perform a more effective quick charge. Oh, okay. High Braver at charge level. Right. Okay. Okay, well, I was charging it and then didn't really need to use it at all. Felt pretty good. Yeah, that didn't tell me anything that I didn't already know playing as Zack at the end of the main story. Okay. Let's go and do Sephiroth. Are we gonna fight orcs again? Seriously? Not that I want anything absurdly hard, because I don't have that in me right now. Nice music, at least. Got some good. Alright. Slash with Masamune. Yeah, while guarding, press the right time to parry. Yeah. Resume fighting stance.
Let's hurry.
He was in a whole nother class than us. Like, first class. Beyond Cloud's little first class in his storytelling, at least. Let's see if I can actually use the... Okay, so this is what you use against Titan, especially, and then in a couple of the other things. Oh, yeah, and then Phoenix fight as well, a little bit. Is you build up that aura charge. Oh, well, it's right here behind my head. And then after that's charged, if you dodge with the circle, then hit the triangle, you'll do a quick slash attack, which really charges up his limit break fast and has a much wider range than it looks like on the screen. Like, Sephiroth's sword is already, the size of a lance, or, you know, a small continent. But the range of that spin extends beyond what you see on the screen with a sword, so you don't even need to be within sword range to hit him with the thing, which is an important thing to remember and consider when going against Titan, by the way. That's hard to get the hang of, to be honest. To me, at least. Let's see if I can charge it up before they all die. Let's see, this is sword, dodge, and spinny slash. Dodge and spinny slash. It's insane. It can be hard to control. You gotta really watch which direction you're pushing on the D-pad. Or not the D-pad, the joystick. To control and maintain your distance from big, angry targets like Titan. Okay, well that is that. I just got the achievement for finishing all of Chadley's stuffs.
With that, you completed all of the combat trials I prepared for you.
Yes, I did,
Though I
Chadley.
didn't doubt for a moment that you rest assured that I will make the most of the invaluable data you've provided. Congratulations, and thank you for your... Oh, right. I'll leave the simulator online in case you wish to continue honing your... Obtaining all that intel.
I'm good,
has only
Chatters.
stoked my desire to learn more. If I could visit other continents...
You've been to other continents, Chadley, with me. You're on a different continent than where we have had most of our conversations, in fact. All of this. Everything we talked about in Midgar and the grasslands in Junon. That was on that continent. And then we came down here, and this is arguably a different continent. And we did all of Gungaga and Cosmo, Chadley. You've only been in Corel and Nibel. Seriously. Okay, what was I talking about? I need to go back to Corel, because this should be the last thing I need, I hope, for Johnny. 88 out of 88. Hell yeah. You don't get to make that music.
Thanks to all your hard work, bro, I'm proud to announce our collection is finally complete.
Ah, they're back. He should not retain the ability to do that at will. Seriously.
It's only a matter of time till we're certified as a 7-star hotel.
1 star for each, Johnny.
Remember that you're the guy who helped me turn that dream into a reality. Yeah! Thank you so much, bro, for everything. Thank you so much, bro, for everything.
Oh God, make it stop. Cloud, you've changed.
Thank you so much.
You didn't
bro,
once.
for everything.
Or was that all in his head? I'm so glad that's done.
This collection is
What do we get?
fascinating.
Oh, hell no. Oh, good God.
Don't think I want to share a bed with rats. It's changed.
Do I even want to know what trying to play One-Wing Angel and piano is going to be like? Oh my God. Where was the piano?
Check out the best locally made accessories right here.
Sorry, Tifa. I'm crap at steering this thing again. In my defense, I've been doing everything except this for the last, like, couple weeks. However long it's taken me doing this. I think this is
Alright, sis.
where the piano is, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm afraid of this. But we're gonna see how bad this is. Okay, Cloud. Thank you. I don't think there's any achievements for this. At least I didn't see any. But still. Everything's S or A. Oh my God. It's a 6-star. Gotta be freaking kidding me. 2 minutes on a 310. So it's the longest one by a pretty decent margin there. Oh crap, okay. Here we go. Just lower the microphone so I can see. Oh boy, here we go. I'm only doing this once. Gee, cricket. Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, somewhere out there's someone who's practiced that long enough to get an S rank. I encourage you to go find them on YouTube, because I ain't doing it. Wow. I might do that again someday just for fun, but not anytime soon. Certainly not tonight. Okay. I think that is everything I can possibly do before doing main story quest. So that is going to, well, okay, really fast. Right after this, I'm going to cut to, I'm going to go back and I have a save file from the, right before fighting the Midgardsormr on hard mode, my first try right out of beating the game in hard mode, before any grinding or anything else. I'm going to try fighting it there just to show the difference, and then I'm going to cut back once I've added a video of me fighting it now, after all my grinding's been done and I have all the materia in the world and everything's ready, just to show the difference in how hard the fight is right out the gate versus having done some grinding and leveling up. I guarantee there's people out there who are much better than I, who went straight in on hard mode and were able to beat the Midgardsormr right away. So either by tactics or by better control and guarding, and possibly better thinking ahead as far as where to put elemental materia and such things. I was not expecting that much of a ramp up, and you'll see what I mean. Because all the bad guys fighting around the area, nothing. No big deal. And then got to the Midgardsormr, and it was like, boom, 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 dead. 3 hits, Cloud's dead. And the best I ever managed before whatever I'm about to do is I got him down to half health once and drained all of my magic and everything I had in the process, just trying to stay alive and ahead of him. So it ain't fun. Anyway, I will cut to that in a bit, and I think after that, that'll probably wrap up the video. So we're almost done with this post game, at least as far as what I have planned. So I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, so here I am. This is the save file that I did right before I did all my grinding, where I left off on Chapter 2. Chapter 1, Materia Guardian was a tough fight, but not insurmountable. Got it on the first try, I think. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, this hard mode thing, not gonna be too bad. I could do this. 45 hours ago of playtime, this is what my guys looked like. You can see I left Calm and came straight here. I think this is the way I decided I was going to be kitted out for this fight. So I pretty sure I know a lot better now. I'm going to try to do this fight more or less the way I did it when I first tried this. Like, I don't even know how long ago now. Just to get an idea of what used to work don't work anymore. So, give an idea, this is where my materia is. The elemental is still in progress, and I put it on the weapon because I was an idiot. Elemental weapon again. This is what I just thought was going to work against the Midgardsormr. Obviously, I was very wrong, otherwise I wouldn't be making this little bit here. But just to show you just how bad this is. So I left calm, got my bird, did just the required steps to get here. And
So, we sure this is
thought this was a good idea.
Pockets of the bog are damn near bottomless. Plus, there's that giant man-eating serpent.
And
Those
in
sure
hindsight,
the
I mean,
jugglers could handle it. Have some
hard
fun,
mode
friend.
remake was totally doable. There were a couple of things that definitely required some help on main story, like the Hell House. But for the most part, you know, I went straight through remake on hard mode, and it was not that bad. I did have to do some leveling up of materia, but most of that was honestly for
Over there.
I did a lot of leveling up of materia for Hell House and a couple other things, but
What?
I didn't really have that much to do. I didn't have nearly that big of a deal, and so I
Come on.
thought this was going to be more of the same. So, let's make sure I am going the right way. Yeah. Hello, Black Rope Man. I have also tried one of the side quests now here. I tried it last night, just or no, I tried it earlier. Sorry, and against some mandrakes on the Aerith Flowers quest, and they destroy you almost as fast as, actually, arguably faster than the Midgardsormr does.
Dry
It's
land,
amazing.
Casey?
Let's go.
I need to figure out a way to do that. Not for completion, but just because they give you like a book for Aerith, I think. So for that kind of completion, it's not for a achievement, I should say. Oh, Midgardsormr, I've missed how dangerous and awesome and deadly you look. Alright, so I'm going to try and block at least here, since I know he's going to hit me hard right off the bat.
It disguised itself as an island.
Gee, I hadn't noticed.
Oh, Red, your voice is back, yay. See, there was a sizable hit, and I was blocking that. Not doing any damage. Blocking, blocking! Okay, I'm still alive. Okay, since I have everything assessed, I can do... Sure, let's hit him with the Blizzaga and see what happens.
Calling ice.
That did some damage, a little bit at least. I'm almost gonna get impressions of it, but look at Cloud's health. So, let's see, Tifa has Raid, okay? And Cloud's almost dead. But yeah, this is what I thought would be a good way to go through this fight. And Cloud's almost dead again. Barrett, do you have any healing? Yeah, it's just that, and look at how much damage we've managed to do to him. Nothing. Gotta love it.
Careful. This thing's already
Oh,
pissed
and
off
Cloud's
enough.
dead. Or no, Tifa's dead. Cloud's almost dead. Yeah, you can see very quickly this is a ridiculous fight that nothing that you thought was going to work initially based on the first round of this fight, nothing. This is nothing like it. It is ridiculous how much stronger it is, comparatively speaking. And yeah, I went into this knowing this guy was going to destroy me because I'm not set up for a real fight here. Come on, Barrett. You can do this. Solo. Maximum Fury.
This is the end.
Yeah. And we didn't do any damage to it. So, I'm going to do that for real in a bit, and if I figure out a good strategy, I will try and record at least the end of it. But, yeah, it's a whole different ball of wax in hard mode, on the bosses at least. So far the enemies are not that bad, just wandering around, but I'm sure there will be areas where that is not the case. So, enjoy, and hopefully I'll have more for you. Ah, fudge. He died too quickly, and I didn't have the OBS up to record. I mean, died quickly only in the final hit. Like, he was still kind of tough to take down, but Midgardsormr is now dead. But the final fight was basically, number one, doing an actual decent job of blocking in Prime mode, because the first few hits from the Midgardsormr are physical. So, Prime mode, block, cloud counters, builds up ATB. Him having magic focus on ice and that sort of thing to hit harder. Normally, it was this sort of approach. Normally, I would instinctively say, give Aerith, the magic spells, let her cast stuff. But her ATB builds so bloody slow. And having gone through the guy's guides for those hard battles, the Chadley stuff, the brutal combats and legendary stuff, it really has made me rethink how certain players are used, like Cloud, to use his ATB and casting spells more with Cloud. He hits hard. So he's not Aerith hard, but he hits frickin' hard. And him with a dual cast off an arcane ward, damn, that thing hits hard. So yes, I mean, Aerith. My instinct previously would have been to work it up and always work the magic with Aerith and let Cloud go in with physical elemental attacks and stuff. Not necessarily the way to go, apparently. So I'm branching out and I'm learning, having done some of those other harder battles as I went. So anyway, that's sort of what happened this time. Was Aerith. There's a key point in the battle where you can stop the Midgardsormr before he swallows someone. I think it's right at the beginning of the phase 3 of the fight. And at that point, Cloud was able to build up some charge. He, using primal mode, built up the Fury attack, not just Berserk, but the full Fury thing, which increases his damage output. And then Aerith chucked an arcane ward under him, and he double cast Blizzaga and took the Midgardsormr down from maybe 30% health down to nothing. So that was the final shot that I wasn't expecting it to hit that hard and finish it, but it did. So anyway, so here we go. I'm going to talk through a little bit of having finished the game and see. I may record myself talking through some of the cutscenes and key moments here on the second playthrough now, and things that I might notice that I thought one way originally, but now having finished it, I have different thoughts or different understandings of what I'm seeing. And I may still not understand everything, but, what the hell. And greetings again from the future, and apologies for the shirt. I realized after I decided to record this that I'm wearing a 1-up shirt, which is a bad idea for green screen. Oh well. So this is the end of the bonus episode, obviously, and what I just mentioned here as far as discussing things from the future's perspective of having finished the game, and my thoughts now on what happens versus what I thought back then, etc. That is coming up in a future series of videos. It'll be in a separate playlist, so it's not in this same Rebirth series. And it will just be, I don't know how many videos it'll take me. I have all of the pieces of it in front of me right now, and it's 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 25, 2, 5, etc. All the little cutscenes, the important story beats throughout the main story quest. And I think I caught most of them. I do still need to go back and re-record Chapter 1 with the Nibelheim flashback, because I wasn't recording that when I first went through on hard mode. And there's obviously some important stuff to sort of re-examine there from a future eye. So anyway, I hope you will join me for that, because I really hope it'll generate some discussion, either in the comments here, and maybe I can point some people towards it. You know, some of the people that I follow and discuss with on Twitch and in YouTube. I don't like self-promoting in other people's stuff, but maybe this sort of story mode playthrough would be something that I could get some people to come check out. For the sake of the discussion, not for promoting my channel. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how it sort of all comes together, because as it went through, there's a lot of stuff that, knowing what happens at the end of the story and going back and watching the little things, the little looks that Tifa and Aerith share, or that Aerith turns and looks back at Cloud at a key moment, or, you know, there's little tiny things that at best you might look at it and go, huh, that was weird, but you don't know what it meant. You don't know what's going on. And then by the time you get to the end of the story, you may have forgotten that moment entirely, because it was a half second of screen time. But going back through it now and being like, I'll bet you this is what's happening. And there's still a lot of, because we still don't know all the story, what's going on. But now, knowing more of it, at least, there's a lot that you can sort of inform about what's happening, and going back through again raises some new questions, even as it's answering potentially some. It was interesting. I enjoyed going through it, and hopefully you'll join me for those videos, however many they are, as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. As I just said, I don't really have a better way to outro this, so thank you for joining me for this bonus episode. Thank you for anything and everything you've joined me with for this story of this game. This is easily one of my favorite games of all time, and will stay that way for the rest of my life. And I don't know when or if I'll ever go through hard mode again, because damn, it's fun but challenging. And I don't know when I will feel like putting myself through that again, with all the brutal challenges to get through to make regular hard mode playthrough a little more viable. But anyway, I will probably do it someday. Thank you again. Please like this video and any and all the other ones that you've experienced with me. Even if you just go back through and click really fast through some of the previous videos, leave the likes so that I know they're appreciated a little bit. Leave me some comments, especially on if you didn't already, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Now that Rebirth's done and I'm through this giant mountain of videos to put together, I'll be coming out with more content on a regular basis, most likely, and so subscribe to get notifications and join me for whatever games I play next. Thanks a lot. Hope everybody's having a great day. Bye.